There's so many life hacks being shared online. It can be hard to identify which ones are actually good.
Yeah, that's true.
But trust me when I say recently used running socks do not make good toilet seat warmers. Just don't even try it. But one of our listeners says she heard about a dating life hack on the internet and decided to test it out. And surprisingly, it worked even better than she expected.
Whoa.
Hey.
On her first try, she was able to lock down a date. Now, could this hack change your love life too? Maybe. You got to hear it in a brand new second date update right after this. Meeting a good single guy is like finding an open parking space at Costco on a Saturday.
It's impossible, Jeff.
They exist.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
Oh, you got to be aggressive.
Yes, got to be aggressive and get kind of lucky with it. Or you could be like Brooke and park in the rear, blocking the fire lane next to the row of dumpsters and just call it a day.
But I didn't block the handicap parking spot, so...
Good. She has morals.
How thoughtful. Point is, finding good men, not easy. And that's why our listener, Laura, says she had to find a strategy to help her find a decent dude.
Okay.
And apparently she came up with one. So, Laura, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Is it bad that I'm hoping that your strategy also helps me in the Costco parking lot?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Tell us about this guy that you met and the strategy that you used to find him.
So first, let me start by saying, and I'm sure everyone can relate to this, that I have met so many people that were duds, both on the apps and in person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The problem is we think we're catches and all of us are awful.
No, that's
Exactly.
not true.
No, it's true.
Not awful, just a dud.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stud. Okay.
Okay, so a while back I was listening to this podcast, and this girl was giving some really fabulous dating advice.
Oh my God, was it Alexis on our Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning podcast?
She said fabulous advice. No.
Why? What did she say?
Well, she said that women are in general having a hard time finding a guy that's well put together. Like, you can meet a guy and he'll be great at first, and then everything just goes south really, really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is different than women who are perfect right
Yeah,
away.
every
Oh,
time.
no. It's a two-way street. I'll admit it's a two-way street.
No, totally.
Okay.
Okay.
So what was the solution?
Okay, so you're going to love this girl. To go to the gym at 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the reason being because most guys who are, let's just be polite and say not put together, would never be at the gym at 9 a.m. on a Saturday because they were probably out partying the night before.
Yeah, not just on a Saturday early, like ever. I'm not going to the gym
Right?
anymore. Yeah, I'm
No,
done.
but that's actually a decent strategy.
Brooke, you don't agree?
No, I mean, I get it. Yeah, sure.
I get it, but I think you got to go even earlier than that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gym
okay.
is so busy at 9.
I do have a buddy who literally works out to get rid of his hangover. He sweats it
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe he's a cat.
I go
It's
for a
rare.
run when I'm
Is-
hungover.
I get the idea, though. You want to go at a time when, all the party guys are supposedly, it's too early for them.
Yeah, this
Right,
guy's really starting
right.
their day.
Or
It
if they are
seems-
people who party, they can manage it. You know, they still work out the next
Yes.
day.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
perseverance right there.
Okay.
What's the talent like at the gym at 9 a.m. on a Saturday?
Shockingly, a lot of really cute, well put together men.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Jackpot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you have your pick or what?
I had my pick. I got all decked out. I put on my favorite Lululemons and I got all up in there.
Okay. So,
Okay, so
who did you
so-
meet?
I met a guy named Franklin.
Franklin.
Oh, even his
Delaware
name
Yeah,
is
and-
quality.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I legit set myself as bait.
How?
Oh, yeah. What did you do?
Well, like I said, I got all decked out, and I kind of alluded to the fact that I didn't know what I was doing, and
you pulled that trick.
Yeah, I'm ashamed to say it, but I did, and he came over and kind of helped me figure out how to use the machine that I was working on. And yeah, it worked out. We had a nice little conversation, and eventually he asked me out.
Oh.
There you
So
go. It worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
I'm still picturing you guys at the machine. Did he come up behind you and help you push the levers slowly?
All right, this is not Pornhub. Take it easy over there.
Oh, well, I wasn't going that far. I was picturing more like Ghost, with the pottery. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just kind of was like, I can't lift these giant plates. Can you help me?
Gotcha.
Oh, I need a big, strong man to help me, rescue me.
So was the gym your date, or did you guys go out for real?
No, we went out. He took me to dinner at Nobu.
What?
Whoa.
Fancy.
I know. I know.
Okay.
And I had never been there, so I was really excited. He suggested it, and I was like, wow, that's a little expensive, but
Did you say that? Like, whew.
yeah, I was like, whoa, Nobu. Okay, first date. That's like setting your bar really high.
Yeah, totally.
So how was it?
It was amazing. We had a really good time.
Aw.
We really connected. We tried some new sushi together, which is always an interesting conversation piece, at least.
Oh, like fish you've never had before?
Yeah.
Fun.
Did you play the damsel in distress again and be like, oh, I don't know how to use these chopsticks. I wish a big, strong man could come over here and show me.
No. I actually had a friend that was Japanese who told me that they don't use chopsticks, that they actually use their fingers. So when I eat sushi, I use my hands.
Oh, I mean, traditionally.
That's a look.
I don't know if that's true or not,
I
but I
have
think
no
it'd
idea.
be really funny if your friend was trolling you.
Yeah.
Just to make you look like an idiot. Yeah.
You're just double fisting sushi on the table.
All right. So you had some hand sushi.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hand sushi, yeah. And then, they call them hand rolls, right?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
okay.
Hey,
Okay.
What about the connection with
Yes.
Franklin?
No, we really did connect. And we were talking like future, which was kind of like, I was kind of put like, but yeah, like we were talking about like traveling together and like going skydiving.
Okay.
And, like,
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
you're on the phone with us. There has to be something
Yeah.
bad that happened in the night.
This
Like,
already
No.
sounds bad, though. Someone
No,
that's
it's
this
not
put
great.
together, that's
You're
a red
right.
flag.
It's getting weird now.
It's like serial killer vibes. Nobody's this charming and
I
like,
know.
And
I know.
rich.
I was
You can
really.
afford to skydive and go to Nobu in the same week?
wow. All right. So how did you end it?
We ended the night with a hug, and I assumed that we'd go out again, of course, because we had such a great time.
And
But I haven't heard from him in like 2 weeks. He just disappeared.
have you
Oh.
reached out to him?
Or have you gone to the gym?
Okay, so I reached out to him just one time. I didn't want to seem needy. And no, I never went back to the gym on the Saturday morning. So I'm actually thinking it could be that, because maybe he thinks that I just went to the gym, like I set my own trap. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think that guys put that much thought into where they meet
And would they
people.
care? I don't know if they care.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even going to put very much thought into leaving this break. So let's come back and call this guy and do your second date update
Put
right
the
after
station
this.
on shuffle. Play a random song. I don't
Right.
care.
What's happening next? Who knew 9 a.m. on Saturday was prime time for available hotties at the gym?
Oh. Everybody knows now. It's going to
Yeah.
be slammed.
Our listener
Yeah.
Laura knew because she heard about it on a podcast. So she went to check it out. And that's where she met hunky and responsible Franklin. He showed her how to lift a 5-pound dumbbell. She showed him how to eat sushi with your hands at Nobu.
It's the traditional way, Jeff.
Apparently. Seemed like a match made in heaven, but Franklin has now gone 2 weeks without setting up another date. So either that finger sushi hit real wrong or something else is going on.
So gross. Do not call it finger sushi.
How does finger sushi hit good?
I don't know.
I just see the tip of a thumb or something sitting on a bed of rice.
Brooke, what do you think is going on?
I mean, God, dating's just so hard and people have so many options and life is so busy. It's just, it could not be you at all.
Could be literally anything.
Yes. I mean, everything you described sounded perfect.
Okay, besides the hand sushi, like, did you explain why you were eating with your hands?
Oh, that's
course.
good.
You know?
If you just do it.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Alexis thinks that the issue is the hand sushi thing.
Well, that is kind of gross if someone just starts grabbing food.
Alexis doesn't know how to eat sushi.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. I also
Okay.
can't use chopsticks.
Yeah, so
I
she
mean-
would be the hand person.
And you weren't
Wait a
feeding
minute.
each other sushi with your hands, right? It was your own
No,
hands.
that's different.
I think that sounds fun.
Oh.
Now Brooke's in.
That's how you get banned from Nobu forever. But let's call Franklin
Brooke's
here.
like, Nobu food fight. $1,000 sushi.
Let's call Franklin and see if he has some answers for us. Hopefully he picks up, and I'm dialing it right now.
Thank you.
All right, hold on.
Hello?
Hey, is this Franklin?
Yeah. Who's speaking?
Oh, man. I knew he'd answer and be put together right now.
He does sound
Yep.
put together.
Our
My,
resident assistant didn't answer.
my name is Jeff, and you're actually on a radio show right now called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Franklin?
Good morning.
Why am I on a radio show right now? What's going on?
Well, one of our listeners asked us to reach out to you because she had a great time getting sushi the other day. Her name is Laura.
Oh, God. Laura? Jeez.
Oh,
Oh.
this isn't good at all.
It sounded like such a fun date.
So you liked her, it sounds like.
Read the room,
Oh,
Jeff.
I like it. I like it. Let's take that
He's like,
interpretation.
oh,
No,
God,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Laura.
Is that how you meant it, Franklin?
No, not at all.
I normally don't misread people. Okay.
I
Well,
wonder, that is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what a disconnect between how she described you and
Yeah,
your
good
reaction.
Mm-hmm. She loved the date.
All right, yes. Is that all you needed to ask me about?
well, no, we
No, we want a little more.
no, there's more to this. We're doing a segment called the Second Date Update because Laura really wants to hang out again with you. And she's a little bit confused about why that hasn't happened in the 2 weeks since you went to Nobu together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I'm really capable of dating her.
Why?
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
What does that
Wait,
mean?
what do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can keep up with her lifestyle because she seems high maintenance.
Why?
You know what I mean?
How so?
Bro, no offense. I thought you were kind of the high maintenance one.
Taking her to Nobu.
no.
Yeah, I know. we were trying to
no,
get on your
no.
roster even. So
Yeah, Alexis is still waiting.
Hold on, slow down, guys. That was her idea, not mine.
What?
Nobu was?
Oh.
She told us
Yeah.
it was your idea, and she was like, no, let's not do that. It's too expensive.
No. We were kind of tossing ideas back and forth about where to go, and
Huh.
I think she's the one that actually suggested Nobu, not me.
Oh.
Okay.
She
But,
didn't-
All right.
hey, but you agreed to it. I mean,
Yeah.
You could name a different place.
No,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, I didn't want to seem too difficult, so I just kind of went with it, and I honestly didn't realize what I was getting into.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
If
Oh,
you don't
you
know
didn't-
about Nobu,
You didn't know?
you didn't know Nobu's like this high-end, super expensive restaurant?
Overpriced.
No. I'm a Chick-fil-A kind of guy. Like,
Oh, no, brother.
Well,
That's-
those are, I mean, they're, what, one tier below Chick-fil-A? I mean, it's
Oh
pretty
my
close.
God. The only time I've been
No.
is with my agent. Like,
Yeah,
it's that
I
type of
tagged
place.
along on that, and I was
Yeah,
like, phew.
and they paid, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Not worth
Yeah.
the money.
So, did you pay
Oh
the
my
bill? Like, how much?
gosh.
Can we ask how much it
oh,
was?
yeah. Instead of a nice little Chick-fil-A $40 date, it ended up being like $400.
Oh, no.
Oh, I feel
Okay.
bad for you.
Oh,
And you were probably still
sucks.
hungry when you left because sushi's not very fun.
Dude, I bet if she knew, okay,
That's
but
true.
honestly, like she thought that you were up for it. Like she thought she
Yeah.
played it as your choice.
Yeah.
She was impressed by
Like you were in it
brother.
together.
Yeah, not quite. It was definitely her suggestion, and that gives me that whole idea that she's expecting this pretty frequently. And then she started talking about expensive things like skydiving and hang gliding and had my head spinning. There's no way I can afford this girl.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like people talk about fun things that are expensive
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I feel like this has been a little bit of a miscommunication, a
Totally.
misunderstanding, because
Okay,
we
I'm
didn't get
hoping.
that impression from her. And you
Yeah.
can actually ask her yourself, Franklin, because Laura has been waiting on the other line wanting to talk to you.
Oh, gosh. You got set up. Thanks, guys.
Hey, it's international phone call. She's charging you
The
for
good
this.
news is usually really wealthy people don't call our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
You know,
So
with high
Laura-
standards
That
anyway.
makes sense.
Laura, talk to Franklin.
Hey, Franklin.
Oh.
Laura, what are you doing putting me on this radio show? Like, what's going on? You put me on blast here.
What are you doing being a typical jerk and disappearing and not texting me
Whoa.
back and letting me know what's going on?
Okay.
Oh, what
Well,
the heck?
Yikes.
Where did that come from?
She's mad.
well,
2 weeks, dude. 2 weeks. I thought we had a really good time. And by the way, guys, Nobu was not my suggestion. It was his.
Oh,
Okay, but he says it was yours.
yeah, he said you guys were throwing
Yeah.
it.
He didn't
Yeah.
even know what it was. How could he suggest it?
Hey, good
Yeah.
point, Brooke.
Like, yeah, maybe I brought it up, but he agreed to it.
So it wasn't his
Okay.
suggestion.
You had
All
no
right.
idea what it was.
Well,
I bet.
Franklin, you did
Nobody
mess
was
up
sounding
there,
anything.
so you got to admit that.
Laura, I didn't want to be difficult or anything, all right? I just kind of went with the idea, and I thought, sure. And I'd never been to Nobu, so I had no idea what was going on.
He didn't know he was signing up for
I
that
mean,
big
don't
of a
you feel
bill.
like some empathy towards him? Like,
No.
oh,
Well,
No,
okay.
he probably Googled a coupon for Nobu before we went out. Now that I'm hearing all this,
What?
Oh.
Listen, I looked for a coupon, but it doesn't mean I used
Oh,
one,
you did?
see?
Of course you did.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with going to Nobu on a first date. Sorry.
I don't,
Agreed.
No, but you hear what he's saying, right? Like, he thinks that you are, like, probably wanting too much money out of him and like.
I'm not looking to take his money. I make money too. It's not about that. There's nothing wrong with living extravagantly.
Totally. I think Jeffrey explained it wrong. He just thinks that maybe your lifestyle and his lifestyle don't meet up in the budget world.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I didn't realize he was this cheap. I mean, what? You bring your own popcorn to the dollar theaters?
What'd you say?
I said I didn't realize he was this cheap. He probably brings his own popcorn to the dollar theater.
Oh,
wow.
Wait, there's a dollar theater?
Okay.
So nice.
All right. Well, now we're getting.
I didn't know you were this rude. Does Siri turn off every time you start talking?
Oh.
Sick burn, bro. You really
Wow,
got
that
her.
was a rough slam.
I don't even get it.
It's not about rude. We were just talking about the future, and I thought you were on board. It seemed like you were agreeing with everything with me. So obviously you're not being your authentic self on dates.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You probably ask charities if they have a happy hour special or something.
Did you write these down before? Like, how do you come up with all these?
No, this is actually-
God, no wonder you were single.
Franklin?
He's gone.
He's gone. Okay.
He ghosted you too?
All right.
Oh.
All right. Well, Franklin decided he didn't want to be
Oh
a
my
part
God.
of this
Didn't
anymore.
pay his phone bill.
That's
They
what I
cut
was
it off
thinking.
right
Oh, is
away.
that what it was? Oh, poor guy.
Literally.
Oh, man.
Just for the record, it's not bad to bring your own popcorn into a movie theater.
It's
I've definitely been there.
Okay.
we've all been everywhere.
I think we all agree with that, but the fact that it's a dollar theater, I mean, how expensive could the popcorn be?
Jeff?
Honestly, it's not that it's expensive. It's usually just stale, but that's besides the point.
Okay. All right.
Movie theater popcorn?
Okay, all right.
Okay, well,
You rich, man.
I guess no more gym at 9 a.m., huh?
Yeah, no.
all right.
We'll stick to
We didn't even
that
get a
day
chance to
movies.
ask for another date, but yeah, you scared him off pretty quickly.
Sounds
there.
like you should find a more exclusive gym, maybe. A richer gym to go to.
Maybe I can go on a date with one of you.
Hey, I'm always
I
down.
don't think.
Wait, I thought you wanted somebody who was rich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind.